How you guys doing, man?
Oh shit! What up, baby?
What is
How
going
you?
on, man? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spar-Inn podcast. This is Mike Russell, Magic Mike. No affiliation with strippers, right? No affiliation with strippers.
Yeah, this nigga's E corny as hell. No,
Oh,
he corny as hell. No, it's gonna be a long night with the corniness, yo.
5-1 cruiserweight from Cali, right? Originally from Cali.
Yeah, Northern California. Yeah, I'm like
Okay.
30 minutes north of San Francisco.
Okay. Are you still out there, or you're training in Vegas?
No,
Correct.
I train everywhere. I
Okay.
have a house here. I
Okay.
travel to spar when I need, or I travel to train when I need to. But my dad lives here. My dad's my trainer, and
Okay.
so this is a home base. But I do a lot of traveling for sparring and shit like that. So.
Your dad got the gym, right?
Yeah, no. Right now we're training at another gym.
Okay.
We're going to be opening up our own here pretty soon.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we're gonna open up our own gym and get it popping, man.
That's
So,
what's up.
so as like you're 5-1, right? And I see you in and out of the gym, and like you just mentioned, you're sparring like crazy.
Yeah.
What's next? When's the next fight? Is something coming? Is something in the works?
I'm hoping soon. I'm hoping soon. I gotta take off soon. To head back to Tyson's camp. So I'm gonna be out there training with him, sparring with him, getting him ready for Jake.
So I was
Then
gonna
when I
I was
get
gonna
down
get
there, I
into
want to
that.
see what's up. I'd really like to get on that undercard. So
Oh,
I'm
that
just
would be
trying.
fire.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to get on that undercard. I've had some bad luck the last couple of years with injuries, just one thing after the
Yeah.
next. And but I'm healthy now. I'm stronger than ever, and I'm ready, man.
Oh,
So so for those that don't know, about what was it, like 2 or 3 years ago now? You
Yeah,
went a little
that was
viral.
3 years ago now. Yeah, 'cause my daughter's 3. So
Okay.
because my wife went in labor with my daughter when I was out there with Mike. So
Oh wow. So you
yeah,
went a little
I had to
viral
rush
for
all the way home.
sparring the goat. Sparring the
Yeah,
goat.
yeah.
uh,
So
how does that happen? How does that happen? Like, are you just in the gym training, or you know him, or like is he like, hey, spar
I
me, white
didn't
boy?
I didn't know him
How
at the
does that?
time. There's a dude out in L.A. Q the Mitt Man. I guess he
Okay.
had a cruiserweight, and Tyson's team was looking for sparring, and so they called me last minute, bro. They called me the night before, and they're like, "Hey, we need you down to L.A. for sparring tomorrow." And I was like, "I can't make like you're calling me at like 10 o'clock at night. I can't make it out there by tomorrow."
Yeah.
So so I said I'll be there Tuesday, or I think it was like a Tuesday. I'll just say Tuesday. I was like, I'll be there Tuesday. I'll be there the next day,
Okay.
and so that first day of sparring didn't go the best. They weren't happy with the sparring, so they're like, nope, like we're getting a whole new group. Like and then this was after I got down there, so we're like, so they're like,
Okay.
nope, like no, gym's closed. We're getting a whole new group of sparring, da da da. And so my
When you say
dad was,
didn't when
what's
you
up?
say didn't go the best, when you say didn't go the best, what do you mean by that? It wasn't good work. Like it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know the gist
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, if Billy comes on later, if he wants to talk about it, he can.
Yeah.
But so my dad started calling around. He's trying to get a hold of the whole team and then he got a hold of one of Mike's guys, Fareed, and he says, "Hey man,
Okay.
like we came all the way down here from Northern California to spar. Um, like we got to get in there, man. We just came all the way down here." And
Yeah.
or to Southern California, and they're all right. Well, we'll call you back. And they call us back. They're all right. Be here tomorrow. Da da da. So I went there the next day, sparred with them. There's just a instant connection with me and my
Yeah.
dad and Mike and his whole team, and ever since
Yeah.
then I've been super close with all of them.
That's like
oh,
the
that's dope.
that's like the realness. So David Flat Sparks, who you know, he was telling me how real you were, and he's kind of who got me in touch with you. Um,
Yeah.
and that's like Mike Tyson and you as well. I'm sure it worked out that way with two real dudes just coming together
Yeah,
and
they had some people in there for sparring with camp, but I kind of feel like I'm closest with Billy and everybody out of all of them. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I stay super close with them. You know, every single time Mike's ever on TV or on my phone or anything, my daughter's always yelling, "Look, Uncle Mike, Uncle Mike!" You know, and Billy,
That's
he
crazy. So
calls,
y'all
you
like
know,
family now.
Yeah.
Y'all
yeah. My
like
daughter
family
calls
now.
Billy
That's
Uncle
crazy.
Billy. Billy White's Mike
That's
Tyson's head
fire,
coach. You
man.
know, she calls him
Yeah.
Uncle Billy, and I'm just really close with all of them. Fareed, You know, all
That's
of his
awesome.
photographers, Dre and Mike. You know, his whole team. You know what I mean? They're all. I consider them family. I'd do anything for them, man.
You know, it's crazy. You must be a cool ass dude. You must be a
Man,
cool ass dude.
I try. I try to be, man. I try to be. I got my
That's
moments. I can be
dope.
an asshole, but that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
That's
So does
a
Willie.
fact.
So that's
Yo, but this 48-second knockout though, that was fucking fire, bro. You was fucking putting that guy. You got some swag for it. Where you grow up at that you got this swagger to you that your boxing
man,
style is just for a
man, I
big
grew up.
guy.
I
It's
grew
like
up. I grew up in a little ass country town called Petaluma, man.
what? Oh
Yeah,
man,
I
what?
grew up in a
You
little
would never
country
think
town
that.
called.
You would
You know
never
what I
think
mean?
that
Oh,
how
no,
much
man,
swagger you got with the tattoos and then your
Yeah.
boxing style is like straight, like slick. It's a slick
You
boxing
know,
style for
hey
a big
man,
dude, man.
I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. I got a big amateur background. I ended my amateur career 86-12 as an amateur.
Woo.
Went into the pros. Like I said, I've had some bad luck the last couple years of with
Yeah.
injuries back to back, and it kind of put me out for a couple years. But I'm good now, and I'm gonna hit it hard this year. You know what I mean? Like I'm planning. You know, I'm not getting any younger, so I want to
Yo,
fight 5, 6, 7 times this year. You know what I mean? My biggest goal right now is to get signed.
the
I
Yeah.
don't care
division is
by
open
who.
for you, bro. The
You know what I mean? I
division
don't
is
care by
open
who,
for
but I
you.
just need to get active again. I just need to get active again and show everybody my skill. And I mean, you're not gonna see one cruiserweight faster than me. That's one thing I got is my hand speed.
That's why I say,
You know,
yo. That's why I'm like, yo. This guy, you got the hands for it. You
and
the
I got the
division is
footwork.
open for
A
you.
lot of people ain't
Yeah.
got footwork like me. Like my dad since I was
Facts.
a kid, he's always been working on angles with me,
Mhm.
angles and speed, and you know what I mean. And he drilled that into my head, and that's what we do. You know.
I definitely see that.
So speaking on that, the video clip that went viral of you and Mike Tyson. I mean, Mike Tyson looked great for his age, but you were tagging him. You were tagging Mike.
No,
When
yeah,
when
no.
you hit.
But Mike and I gave each other really good work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said in that video, you know what I mean. There's a lot of people who got kicked out of that camp because they weren't kicking his ass. They weren't. They you know what I
Yeah,
mean. They
that's
weren't
awesome, man.
pushing him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's awesome.
And, you know what I mean. And I really tried for Mike. You know, and the thing with me is everything that Billy said that he wanted me to do, I did.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? Whether it
perfect.
was my style or not. You know what I mean? I was there for Mike. I wanted Mike to get better. So, you know, he was fighting Roy at the time. So I was going out of my comfort zone and doing things that Roy does. You know, I was watching videos of
Yeah.
Roy. All right, he does this, he does that. And I went in there and I did everything I could to give
Hmm.
Mike the best work and imitate Roy as bestly as I can. So when he got in there, he was going to make easy work of Roy.
Oh, now that's important though for somebody like to come in there and try to imitate somebody for sparring for
No, it
the
is, yeah.
upcoming
I mean,
fight.
because that's why he hired me, right? He hired me to come into camp to get him
Yeah.
ready for Roy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to
Yeah,
that camp to better myself. I went to that camp to better Uncle Mike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a good point because I could see a lot
that's
of
a
people
fire.
with a guy like Mike Tyson
They probably be trying to go at him like you know
or
what I'm saying
for
instead
free,
of
get beat up for free. Like,
yeah just work. You know, trying to imitate.
like
You
I'd
know,
let Mike
that's
Tyson
crazy.
whip my ass for free. So
Yeah. Well, I told Mike. You know, I was telling Mike when we were there. I was, you know what I mean? That he asked one. He's like, "Did you get paid?" I said, "Hey, I'm not here for the money, man. I'm here to,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm not worried about money. I got money. I'm not
yeah,
worried about none of that. I'm here to help you, and you know what I mean.
yeah,
I'm just blessed and honored to be here to help
yeah.
you.
As
I
a
mean,
fan,
to be getting in the
that's
ring
like a
with the baddest man on the planet. You know what I mean?
Word.
literally no question,
Literally.
no
Like,
question.
like straight up, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And just like anything else, bro, you know, like, you know, 1% of boxers make $1 million in this sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, baseball, football, boxing, at the end of the day, bro, it's just luck. How many good
Hmm.
fighters are out there that never made it?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's a
Honestly,
100%
fact.
you know what I
right.
mean? How many good
This,
football players out there are making? Look, there's so many of them that were just as good or better than the ones in the NFL now who never made it, who never
We
just
got
had that slip in the opportunity to make it. It's all
we
right
got
place,
some
right time.
park
It's literally
legends.
all luck, bro. Everything in his life is just luck.
yep, it's about who
We
you know and luck.
That's a fact. We got park legends out here in Amityville.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Amityville, New
saying?
York.
They got park legends
e-
that play ball.
Every
You
gym,
see?
every gym has that guy no one wants to spar that could have went pro. That the pros don't want to spar. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and
you know what I mean. I
and
mean,
you're
those
right. Like,
guys are, you know what I mean, who are 30 and 0, who who've never been signed and who will never get signed. You know what I mean? There's guys out there
Yep.
like that who are just
Well,
fighting local
Like,
shows and then they just never get caught up.
we're hoping for you. We're praying for you. We want you on that undercard because obviously
and you
so
got
many
personality
eyes.
too,
Yeah,
so
so many eyes are
Yeah,
gonna
a
be
lot of
I'm
on
people
you.
trying
gonna
to.
listen at.
The night of the fight is my birthday, July 20th. So
Oh man.
so I
July
called
20.
Billy. I was
Okay.
like, Billy, I gotta get on this card, man. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get on this card.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That'll,
I don't know who's doing the matchmaking and all that. I head to camp soon, so I'm gonna try. If not, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
You
no
gonna
matter
make it
what, I'm gonna
anyway.
get back in the ring. I don't even care what I do right now, whether it's in the States, if it's out of the States. I don't care. I just want to fight.
Yeah, 100%. That's a
You know what I
fighter's
mean? And,
mentality.
yeah, I've had a hard time. I've had a real hard time in the States getting fights because when people find out my amateur background,
Yeah,
um, I have a
they're
lot of people
ducking.
pull out on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So does based off what you just said is like the Jake Pauls, right? And even the other YouTubers and the lesser versions of Jake Paul that are coming to boxing and get these fights. Does that like just eat you up because you're a real fighter? What's the mentality of a guy like you
Well, you
in
know,
retrospect to that?
like, nah, because it's all different, man. Because like Jake Paul, you know what I mean? Like, if he was a average dude like me who was coming in onto the scene, he wouldn't be where he is. The reason
Yeah,
why he is
100%.
where he is because he already had money and he already had a following.
Yeah,
He had millions of followers before he even stepped in the ring. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like they have it different. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They made that
yeah.
following already. So whatever they do, they're going to blow up in it.
Yep, that's
That's
true.
dope.
It's just good to hear that from a guy like you because I could see some fighters not as cool as you getting angry, getting envious, jealous, like F
Yeah,
this
you know what
dude,
I mean.
whatever.
But yeah, I mean, there's nothing to get angry about. You know what I mean? It's just you got to work harder. You know, they worked hard to become famous and whatever they became famous in first,
Yeah.
and they
That's
transferred to
smart.
boxing. Like like he didn't get famous just not doing anything.
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He busted his ass. He made his little YouTube videos or whatever the fuck he did, or whatever the hell he
yeah.
did. Sorry.
No,
Um.
you can curse it. So
Oh,
you can
okay.
curse
All right.
here. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Whatever the fuck what he did. So you know what I mean? So it's just I chose this sport boxing since I was 8 years old, and you know what I mean.
Hmm.
And I wanna make it. You know what I mean? I wanna make $1 million in the sport. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, I really don't care about the money. You know what I mean? I honestly I want to win a belt. I want to be a world champion and say that I did it. That's all I care
Yep.
about.
That's
You know
what's
what I mean?
up.
Like even if I made $500,000 and became a world champion, hey, that's cool with me. If I made $20,000, I mean, I've taken fights for $300 as a pro. You know what I mean? I don't care. I just want to fight and I just want to get better myself, and make my daughter proud of me.
and that's
Oh,
why.
she definitely is. Definitely is. Yo, what I was about to ask you, cause my sister and I, well, my sister like reality TV shows and shit.
Yeah,
But I don't get into it. But I heard you was on one, Love TKO, bro. Could be a
yeah,
bonding shit with me and my sister because she loved reality TV. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you tell me
yeah.
more about that. I like because
Yeah,
I'm interested in
we're
that too.
filming right now. I'm sure David Sparks gave you
Yeah,
guys like the lowdown on it. We got current world champions, ex world champions on it. Future world champions like myself. All of our
Zab
wives.
Judah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got Zab Judah and Didi. You got David Benavides and Karina, his wife. You got Regis
that's
Prograde and Raquel. You got
it's
David
a
and
lot.
Spice.
Damn.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You got Devin Haney's older
yeah, I
brother,
heard.
Little, and
Oh, it was his brother. I knew Haney was something in the mix, but I knew there was a
yeah, yeah,
Haney in the mix. But
it's Devin's oldest brother. I think it's
okay,
his
well,
oldest brother. His older brother. Don't quote me on the oldest.
I'm
But
sure
him,
I'm sure
him and
Bill will give
him
him
and
that.
his, yeah, him and his wife. You know what I mean? So we got something good cooking right now, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I think that this is a breaking point for me to get my name out there more.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
what
You know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
That's why I
So
said you was gonna make it anyway. I think
yeah,
you're
you know
gonna
what I
make
mean?
it
And
anyway, bro.
I just kind of feel like boxing is kind of veering to the way where it don't matter how good you are no more. It's about your following on making the money.
That's a fact.
You know what I
That's
mean?
everything,
The
though.
more following that you have, it seems the more money you're going to make. So, and you don't even have to be the best. If
No,
you have, you know what I
that's
mean?
that's true.
Like
Yeah,
like
that's a
Jake,
fact.
I think he's good. Like you know, what I mean, he's doing good in the sport. I don't think he's the best. I know I could beat his ass. You know what I mean?
So
I
within
mean,
the
bro. I mean,
like
after
his
he fights Mike, that means he's fought three of my friends. Three of my friends. Nate, Rhino. I grew up with Rhino. He lives in the town like 20 minutes
I
away
was
from
gonna
me in
ask,
Vallejo.
you
That's
guys have
been
like the same. You guys have similar
You
accents.
might be next.
Yeah.
Shit, the way this.
yeah. Now he's fighting Uncle Mike. It's like, hey man.
No, you gonna have to put. If he beat Mike, then you gonna have to step in. Word, that's a fact.
Hey
You
man,
gotta
I'll revenge all.
somebody get that lick back. You gonna have to
You
get
know what I
that lick
mean?
back,
But you know what I mean? I know if I was more active the last couple of years, if I didn't get these injuries and I was more active, I would definitely be up there
Yeah.
and
Who
possibly with a fight with him. But I'm gonna get active. I'm just gonna bust my ass, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Like I said, I really don't care about the money. I just want to become a world champion and say that I did it. It's been my goal since I was 8 years old. So if it,
and you're
you know what
willing
I
to
mean?
die
So
trying. So you're willing to die trying. So you're
exactly,
the
you know what I
man
mean? I'm
for it.
30. I'm 31 years old. So you know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
I got to do it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's now or never.
It's now. Yep, it's now. So.
We all around the same age. Is your knees hurting? Cause my shit's been fucked up.
Yo, my knees.
My
You
knees
know, my
been
knees,
fucked.
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I know I dance and shit, but damn, my knees hurt. I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know if you have them issues, but my fucking knees is hurting, man. I don't know
Hey,
what the fuck.
hey,
After
some days are better
COVID,
than
bro.
others.
After
You know what I mean?
COVID.
So
Yeah.
this might be a question more for Billy, but you could probably answer it too. Like speaking of knees hurting and injuries and getting older and dealing with injuries, Mike Tyson's training regimen has to be totally different now, and recovery has to be like a huge aspect of it. So
Yeah.
in
I don't know much about his training and things like that. You know, I don't ask no questions. You know what I
yeah
mean?
yeah yeah
I
yep
mean, I know that he's working really hard. I know that
hmm
he's busting his ass and he's gonna be more than ready come July 20th. Um,
uh-huh.
but other than that, like I haven't asked Billy exactly what they're doing every day and things like that. You know what I mean? That's none of my
Yep.
business. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
I know that he's
100%.
Oh,
working.
you more like me. You more like me. You just mind your business. Just you be that real dude.
Nah, not
Just
me.
sit there and come in.
I'm the nosy. I'm
You
the
gonna ask
nosy
me?
one in the gym. I'm
Yeah,
asking
yeah,
all
like
kinds of
me.
shit.
That I don't like asking
I
no
don't care.
questions or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I see that he's busting his ass, and I see it, and you know what I mean he's
Yeah.
doing sprints. He's you know what I mean he's doing a bunch of mitt work. You know what I mean? I know he's training hard, so he don't go easy. You know what I mean? Training easy to Mike just don't happen. You know what I
And
mean?
the last Mike Tyson question I'll ask you, and then we'll get into last night's fights. Um, is it his power when you did spar him 3 years ago? Were you surprised? Was it concurrent with the
No,
stories and the rumors?
he still hits hard.
Yeah,
He's still a bad motherfucker, man.
But
that's good to
yeah,
He's a bad
muscle
motherfucker in
memory,
there.
bro.
You know
That's
what I
good to
mean?
hear.
And
That's good to hear.
like you know what I mean. He's the coolest dude ever. You know what I mean? But when he steps in that gym, bro, it's go time. You know what I mean?
Hmm
Like
That's
he'll like I'll
business.
be in there wrapping my hands and then he'll come into the gym and like walk right by me. He'll just kind of look over at me, hey Michael, and then just keep going. That's it. You know what I mean? Like he don't talk to me. He don't look at
You're
me.
like,
Call you Michael. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
I'm like the white boy Casper in there when he first gets in there, boy. Like I don't exist until we get in that ring. You know what I mean? And
that's
then
awesome.
you know what I mean? I turn around and there he is just staring at me, just waiting for that bell to ring. I'm like, fuck, all right, it's go time.
Has Jake Paul ever reached out to you or anybody on his team trying to get you to spar him or I'm sure
Nah, nah. I only met him one time at Tyson's camp. When he came by
okay.
right before the Roy fight. I met him there, but they're doing like a podcast and some shit like that. So I just chilling behind the scenes in the back room while they're doing all
Okay.
that. I haven't really
Who
talked
do
to
you
him or nothing like that.
who do you have on that undercard Serrano fight? Serrano Taylor.
Oh shit, my bad. My phone broke up. What'd you say?
Who do you have on the undercard? Serrano Taylor. I know it was just announced.
Oh yeah.
Who's your pick there?
Serrano. I probably got to favor her, man. She's pretty good.
Yeah, my guy. My guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big Serrano backer. I thought she won the last one.
Yeah.
Um,
No, she's good. She's good.
that's one thing, Jake Paul. We get a lot of hate and stuff, and everyone's always asking me that's not a real boxing guy about Jake Paul and what do you think of him and stuff. And I always say, what he did do for women's boxing, you got to give him full credit to because
I mean,
he got that fight
boxing in
happening.
general, you know what I mean? He's paying these fighters good, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I give him credit, and I give him credit for that.
hmm
You know what I mean? I give credit where it's deserved. You know what I mean? Like he's paying these fighters well. He thinks that us fighters should make more. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And you know what I mean? So, I mean, shit. I mean, there's fights where, like I said, I made $300, man. Like that, like my one loss I got. I made $300 that fight. I broke my hand in the fourth round. I fought
Oh my god.
3 rounds with the broken hand, and they robbed my ass in that fight. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, I gotta lost my record. I don't give a shit. Lesson
Was
learned.
that in
You know what I
Mexico?
mean? But
Was that in Mexico?
no, that was in Sacramento.
Oh, oh, those
That was
those are the
that was in
extras. You're the
Sacramento.
hometown guy.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Well, I think the promoter who I fought under, he was there's a dude out in Sacramento that we don't like
Yeah.
each other at all,
Uh
at
huh.
all. Every single time we see each other, we're trying to fight each other on the street and shit.
So that's
But he was
that's
working with him during when I fought on his card. So I don't know, man. There was a bunch of fishy shit going on that night, but
it's
it is what it is. I don't care. It is what it is. I mean, a loss, it don't define me. I don't get, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
no,
People can
no.
look at it and then, I kind of like that I have it because, I
Yeah,
mean, the
you
guy,
felt it.
he wasn't no joke. I mean, he's fought Danny Jacobs. He's fought a lot of people. He has a lot of fights. Um,
Yep.
Yeah.
and he had quite a bit of wins too. You know what I mean? So, I don't give a shit. I let people look at that and think that, oh yeah, this guy's a bum. We could beat the shit out of him, and I just go in there and I'll fuck him up. You know what I mean? I don't care. It kind
It's
of it
awesome.
kind of benefits my on my end because then people think, oh yeah, he's not that good. We'll take this fight. You know what I mean? So
Well, we're
because
obviously
up to
very New
that fight,
York
I had a
based,
hard
but
time. We got that guy last minute. I had 8 people pull out on me for that fight. And
that's
then
how it goes
and then
too.
for
That's
me
what
to
you got to
fight this
do.
guy, he wanted
Take
me to
anybody.
go because I normally fight at like 195, 198, and he wanted me to drop down to 192, I believe it was 192 or 193, and I just drained myself hard for that fight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no excuses. It is what it is. But I know I won, but I don't care.
Yeah. Whatever. It's just
Plus,
the fact that you went through all that for $300 damn. That's the side of boxing people don't see, man.
I,
The come up.
I didn't even
The
cash
come
the
up.
check. I left it at the locker room because I was so mad. I said
oh man.
I swear to God. I crumpled it up and I threw it in the corner. I said, "Fuck this shit, man." I was all,
Yeah.
I broke my hand and I got robbed on the same fucking night,
Oh
and
my
I only
goodness.
got paid
Yeah.
$300. Fuck this money. I don't even care.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy, but that makes you stronger in the end as time goes on. But speaking of cashing checks and money in boxing and big money in boxing, I want to know where you were last night, what you thought, who you had going in. Just go all in on Devin
Bro,
Haney, Ryan Garcia.
what a fight, huh?
Oh my
Yo,
goodness,
crazy.
man.
Hey, I stayed right here at my house. I watched the fight. My dad, and a couple guys who he trains. They came over to my house and watched the fight. Man, what a fight! I
Oh
knew it
my
was gonna be
goodness.
like that though. I knew it was gonna be like that. I
Yeah?
said I talked to Flats the
Yeah.
day before. I said, listen, because he's like, what do you? I was like, who do you think's gonna win? I said, listen, if Ryan catches Devin, if he catches him with a shot and hurts him, it's going to go towards Ryan's favor. Either he's going to win by knockout, or he's going to drop him a couple times, and that's the only way he can win. Though I was all the only way Ryan could win is that he has to drop Devin a couple times, 2, 3, 4 times. He has to if he doesn't knock
That's
him out.
exactly what happened.
If he doesn't, he's not going to win. And I said, Devin, if he stays away from Ryan and he makes sure that he doesn't get caught by that hook or anything, he'll win. You know what I mean? Like it was such a 50-50 fight.
It
That
was
night could have went anyway.
It's crazy how he caught him with the same hook he was worried about the whole time.
left hook from
The
hell.
left hook dropped him like 3 times.
Like,
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
but-
Like you keep on saying that's the only thing you worry about, and then he got hit with that shit.
and
the
how
whole time.
disciplined Devin Haney is, you'd think coming in there. Like that's why I bet we all were, I put a lot of money on Haney stoppage 7 through 12 because I'm like, yo, Haney's just so disciplined. He's looked more and more disciplined. There's no way he's getting caught with it. And then first round, me and my girl, I usually have a fight party for fights like that, right here.
Yeah.
We're on the couch eating pizza, And I'm like, she's like, oh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
First round.
Like,
First round.
and I
that
knew.
shit woke me up. I was halfway asleep.
Yeah.
I was in Florida, halfway asleep. I'm like, that shit woke me up. I'm like, oh shit, what is going on here?
No, that was a
Shit was
good
nuts.
that was a good fight, man. But I just had a feeling that was going to happen. Like I was like, man, I was going back and forth. Because I didn't really want to bet on this fight, but I was like, but the odds of Ryan was like, if I put $100 down, it was like five. So I was going to win like $500 if I put $100 down. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll just
Yeah.
put $100 down. You know what I mean? I was all,
Oh, okay.
if I lose it, I lose. I don't really care. But yeah, so I just did $100, and I was like, won $500. So I was like, whatever.
I wish I only put $100 down. I was going nuts.
I was in Florida. I couldn't bet, so I was
Yeah.
good.
I was straight degenerate, and then as the fight gets closer, right? I'm watching the odds, and I gamble on boxing too much, but I'm watching the odds, and I'm like, all right. So Haney 7 through 12 to win 7 through 12, they were gonna give me money to cash out early, before the fight even started. I'm like, oh, that's a great sign. I'm gonna pump it more. I'm gonna put more money on it. Vegas got me, man, and they bet me over, and they gave it to me.
Oh
The
man,
house
that
always
sucks.
wins. The house always wins.
Yo, they won last night.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
think's
that
next
was a
for
great fight
Haney?
though.
What do you think's next for Haney? What do you think's next for Haney?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, I mean,
Gotta be a
there's
rematch,
still
right?
Nah,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Garcia's
I,
moving up.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to stop them, because you can see that Ryan, he can't make 140, and he even said, I can't do it. I cannot
Yeah.
make 140.
Yeah.
I can't. So
That
I'm going
boy,
to move up to 147.
he be lit off that drink.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but at the same time though too, like I've seen people all over social media today, like, oh, like he weighed in 3 pounds heavy. Like 3 pounds ain't shit, dude. Like at the end of the day,
No.
it's not. Devin's
Hmm.
still rehydrated up to 165,
Yeah.
168 pounds. Ryan did
Exactly.
this.
Yeah, that's
Ryan
not.
did the same thing. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't see no heavyweights bitching. You don't see Deontay Wilder coming in at 215 bitching that he's fighting dudes who
No.
are 300 pounds. Then that's a
No.
huge difference. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like I don't, like, people always want to throw excuse of like, oh, he was 3 pounds heavier, he was 5 pounds heavier. Like, it's really not that much of a difference. You guys are in there
No.
sparring middleweights anyways.
Especially like in this particular fight, because Devin Haney's known to rehydrate and be brolic, and he did that. Like, I don't know what Sergio Mora was watching, but he kept going off about how much bigger Ryan Garcia is, and I'm like, your eyes must be messed up,
only
because
1 inch
I'm like watching something. Haney looked way more full than.
Oh
than,
yeah,
Garcia.
I mean when he fought Regis, he came in at what, 165 the night of the fight.
Yeah, that's
I mean, he's way bigger than Regis.
yeah.
That's in one day. How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck?
I mean,
did that
yeah, I
happen?
mean, I usually rehydrate, like I come in at like 195, and I'll rehydrate back up to about 215.
215. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But what are y'all eating and what are y'all drinking? Like
Everything.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't understand how that's a
drink.
lot of fucking weight.
Yeah, I mean, drink water. I mean, there's been times like that fight in Sacramento. Like I had to drop a couple extra more, so I was doing hot baths.
Okay.
Dude,
Mm.
those are the worst, bro. Hot baths.
Yeah.
Hot
Oh my
bath.
god,
Sweating it out.
dude, they're the worst, man. You're sitting in the hot ass water, it's burning your nuts, and then you're sitting in there for 10, 15 minutes, and you have to go lay on the
Oh.
bed, wrap towels around you. You're sweating like a
Yeah.
motherfucker, and then you have to get back in again. Every single time you do it, you drop like a pound.
Yeah. That's
That,
crazy.
yeah, that's just the worst. So
crazy.
now I try to do it where like I'm on weight. I ain't got to do none of that, because I can't stand them hot baths. I want to stay away from that shit.
See, you learn something new every day. I didn't even know
No,
there was a hot bath.
The UFC guys do that a lot, because making weight for them is like.
I thought it was just a
deadly.
jacuzzi.
No.
No, it's hotter than that, bro. Like
yeah.
like you do
It's hotter than a
you do the
jacuzzi.
water so hot where like your skin can barely stand it. Like that shit's stinging when you're in there.
Yeah, and they'll put salt in it to drain you out and drain out all the fluids.
My black ass
Yeah.
is not going in no fucking hot.
Yeah, while you're chewing gum and spitting in a cup, man, that shit.
Everything.
That shit's
Hey,
something
man, I mean-
else, man.
I mean, Haney signed the fight though, so all those, the Twitter people and we're getting cooked right now on Instagram, because we posted our bets or whatever, and it caught some wind, Like I got people DM me, "Oh, you fucking experts," blah blah blah. Like I just start
We just
opinion, man.
we just
Damn.
fucking fans that love
Yeah.
boxing, man.
Like,
God damn,
but that's
bro.
the internet.
And we
That's the
just
internet.
go off what we see.
Do you
Yeah,
get
you
a lot
know,
of internet?
I,
Do you get a lot of internet hate and stuff, especially as viral as you went with Tyson?
um, I yeah, I mean sometimes, you know what I mean. I haven't been posting a lot lately, so not a whole lot lately. You know what I mean. I don't talk too much shit on the internet. You know,
Yeah,
I always say I'm always pretty level headed. You know what I mean.
yeah.
If I like you, I like you. If I don't, then I don't like you. You know what I mean. But
I'm
other
glad you
than
made the
that,
cut.
like
Glad you made it.
yeah, some people I'll talk shit to. You know what I mean if I don't like them, but other than that, man, I'm pretty.
Yeah,
I'm pretty level headed, man. I just, I mean, I know what I could do. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
good
fact.
stuff. Who are some other guys you've sparred? Like I know you said the what's his name from the UFC. You're friends with him. Did you help him
oh,
like
Nate
prepare for
Diaz,
gym?
yeah, I've sparred Nate
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot. Yeah, he's a really
yep,
good friend of mine. Uh,
yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
he seemed
him.
like a cool ass fucking dude,
I
bro. Like
wanna.
I ain't gonna
He
lie, he like have so much
No,
fun.
Nate's cool as fuck, man. He's cool as hell. I mean, he's right there in Stockton, so he's only like an hour away from me. Him and I are super tight, man. Like,
Yeah,
and even him and his whole team, bro. Like, I'll do anything for those guys. You know what I mean? They call
yeah.
me tomorrow. They say they need me. I'll be there. You know what I mean?
So
And they're the
you've been
same
in there
way. You know what
sparring
I
with
mean?
him.
Yeah,
You've been in
I
there
spar.
sparring.
Yeah, I spar with him quite a bit. Yeah, I got him ready for Jake, and I was sparring with him for Jake too, and getting him ready for that. And he would come down here to spar with me, and I would go there to spar with him. You know what I mean? So, and he's
Yeah,
cool like that. You know what I mean? What superstar will come drive an hour and a
yeah,
half to your hometown to your
Fucking
gym to spar with you? You know what I mean?
yeah. That's
And
yeah.
and and and
That's
meet
fact.
and go there to go meet all the kids in my gym and take pictures with them and shit like that. You know what I
that's
mean? Like he's a solid ass dude, man. I love Nate to death. I'll do anything for that fool.
See, that's the biggest problem with the internet, because us being here in New York, we see him and we're like, oh man, look at this a hole. He's a real dude. But we're like, damn, this guy he never take a picture with fans, nothing. The thing that went viral was when he put him in the chokehold or whatever. The guy that deserved it, but he put
Oh
him in
yeah,
the
that dude was trying to
chokehold.
fight him. Yeah.
Yeah, he put the dude to sleep.
No,
Um,
Nate's super cool, man. Every time we ever go anywhere, dude, he never says no to pictures to anybody. He's always
that's
giving people
awesome, man. That's
pictures. You
awesome.
know what I mean? When people ever come up to him, he stops, takes a picture with them. I
He's
mean,
got a
I
big
mean,
fight coming up too, man.
yeah, I mean, even just give a example. Like when I was in Texas with them for Jake's fight,
Yep.
we had a fight house. He had a fight house there, where all the fighters were staying and everything. Everyone from his team, he gets a whole house for his whole team to stay in, and
Hmm.
we're all sitting there having dinner and chilling and shit. And someone came into the house. Or, hey man, some dudes are out here. Like they want to take a picture or something. So Nate like looked at me and he's like, hey, he's all, Mike, can you handle that for me? I was like, yeah, no problem, bro. So I got up off the couch and I went over there. I went out there and it was a dad and two kids.
Yeah.
And it was the night before the fight, so it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, hey, I was all, Nate's chilling right now. He wasn't going to be bothered or nothing like that. I saw because he told me to go out there and handle it. So I
Yeah.
came back in and he's all, who was that? I was all, it was a dad and two kids. And he's all, oh, it was two kids? I said, yeah. He's all, go back out there and get him. Go ahead and grab him. I'll
That's
take a picture
awesome.
with him. So I ran back out there and I was yelling him down the street. I'm like, hey, come back, come back. And Nate went out
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
took pictures with the kids, shook their hands and everything else like that. Like he's a cool ass dude, man. He's cool as hell.
See, that's awesome. That's good to
that's
hear.
what's
That's
up,
good to hear.
man.
Because we just see the crap. What's
Yeah.
your take
I
on
mean,
speaking of Nate Diaz? What's your take on Conor McGregor's boxing?
Connor, he sucks at boxing. Like he,
That was the
like
realest shit I ever heard. He just
he's
gave
trash, bro. He's trash. You know what I mean? And that's another thing I
Yeah,
give Nate. Like he's awkward, but he's actually good. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
He definitely
it's
could
a
have beat. He could have beat Jake. I think that if they fight again, it's gonna be a different story. Honestly,
Hmm.
I swear to God, I believe that.
so it's a difference between like the UFC and the style, and then you going boxing wise. Did you teach Nate a lot of boxing stuff though? Like you had to teach him a lot.
No, I don't know. I don't give him no like tips and tricks. He has his style and his style works
Yeah,
for him. You know what I mean? I mean,
Okay,
there's shit
because
that
they switch
he
a lot.
Yeah,
They
but like
switch a
when we're
lot.
sparring,
So.
like he'll catch me and shit, and the shit hurts. You know what I mean? I'm like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they know how to punch, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but it's like
the
so
switching
awkward. You know what
wise.
I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
the
whenever I get in
awkward
there with
shit
the
fuck you
boxer, if
up.
I get in there with the boxer and he wants to sit there and try to box with me and play the chess game, I pick him apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't get hit very much. You know what I mean? But when I get in like with him, he's so fucking awkward. He catches me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how the fuck do you just catch me with that? You know what I mean?
it's a
Like,
different mindset, so
bro,
it's fucking you up.
it comes from different angles than you're used to. You know what I mean? But that's
Yep.
why I like
Yeah,
sparring with him and guys like that because then it gets you ready for anybody and anything.
Yep.
anything. Yeah, that's a fact.
I always
yeah.
say when the MMA guys cross over to boxing, the biggest advantage that they have isn't necessarily skill or their striking like they call it, but it's the awkwardness and the unknowns. The
Yeah,
unknowns
and
are
I mean Nate he's been boxing since day one, and that's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
met Nate. I used to train with a guy. His name was Enrique Gutierrez. He was ranked
Mhm.
number one in the world as an amateur. He was a great pro, and then
Yeah.
he just in one of his fights he got hit in the back of the head, and he went blind in his peripheral in his eye, so he had
Oh
to
my goodness.
retire from boxing. But when I was a kid, Enrique used to go spar with Nate and Nick all the time, and Andre
Okay.
Ward.
Okay.
Him and Andre Ward. I watched him and Andre Ward spar 100 times when I was like
Woo.
Wow.
8, 9, 10 years old when I was a young kid. Um, he was a bad dude, and that's how I met Nate. And then years down the road, I ran into Nate, and we started bullshitting, and then then he put everything together with Enrique and everything else like that. And him and he's been my boy ever since.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot now, real quick, and obviously you don't have to answer, and you could kick my ass when you see me. Who's a better boxer, Nate or Nick?
That's a couple. Well, I can't really answer that though because I never sparred with
Okay,
Nick. You know what I mean? Like
okay,
I know Nate a whole lot better. I've met
okay,
Nick a couple times, but I don't have a relationship with Nick like I do with Nate.
okay. All right, good,
You know what I
noble
mean?
answer,
So
noble answer.
and I've never been in the gym. I remember like when I was a kid, Enrique would go spar with Nick and shit like that. But I've seen Nate spar a bunch of times and shit like that. But I've never seen
Yeah,
Nick spar. So
okay,
so I can't really talk on that one.
okay. All right. Good answer. Who have you ever thought about transferring over to like MMA or anything like that? Because I'll tell you a quick story.
Nah.
I was slap boxing my friend, and I box, here and there. I hit the bag for a guy with a dad bod, and I'm slap boxing him, and I'm tagging him up, and he put me in like some weird head thing and kneed me in my leg. I couldn't have sex for like 3 weeks, and I knew in that moment. I'm like,
No,
bro, I'm never doing anything other than you can fuck my face up all you want. I'm never doing anything like that again.
Yeah, no, I've never thought about doing nothing like that. I love boxing. I mean, boxing has
Yeah,
just been my thing since I was 8 years old, and I know I still have a whole lot more to work on. And I'm a perfectionist with it. So
yeah,
and I know that I mean you can never be perfect in boxing. You know what I mean? No one's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Even Floyd,
No,
he's not perfect
no,
either. You know what I mean?
no.
So I don't even want to switch nothing up like that. I just want to box, and I just want to make it a box. I don't care about any other sport.
Yeah. I was just curious because
And
a
no,
lot of
I will
times
not do no bare knuckle boxing either. Fuck that, them crazy bastards.
dude, they are not
I
like
ain't doing none of
Crazy,
that.
right? Nuts.
bro.
Hell no.
I'm glad you said that and brought that up because these dudes are fucking crazy.
Bro,
Dude, I just
dude,
saw
I
this
just
dude
my
get his
boy
nose
my
broken.
boy from Nate's gym actually Killshot. He just fought in that shit,
Yeah.
and dude, he fucked the dude up in like 10 seconds.
You almost feel maybe I'm a pussy, probably, but I'm watching this and I'm like, all right, I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
I mean,
It's like,
honestly, bro, you know what I mean. I handle getting hit. Like I don't like it don't
Yeah.
bother me none. You know what I mean. But I don't like getting
Yeah.
hit. That's why I don't get hit. I make sure I don't get
That's a
hit.
fact.
You know what I mean. I
That's a
like
fact.
hitting. You know what I mean. I like. You know what I mean? Like I get
Yeah.
like this thing when I get in the zone, bro. Like I feel like
Yeah.
it kind of feels like I come out of my body. I'm looking down on myself, just landing
That's
punches
awesome.
on people. You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
weird, bro. Like I get in
And
this
that,
this
Sparring is
tunnel
definitely
vision.
it, bro.
and that is why Mike Tyson gets along with you well because him
The mentality is
yeah, that's the
crazy.
same.
Both
Well,
of y'all got the
well,
mentality.
he asked me one time because we're talking and he's all Mike, what's your sign? And I was like, I'm a Cancer. He's all, oh, he's all, I knew it. He's all, you're a crazy motherfucker, just like me. Because he's a Cancer
That's
too.
bad.
He's all, I knew you were a
Nah.
Cancer. I knew it before I asked you.
That's awesome.
That's funny that if I Mike Tyson like signs and shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nuts.
Well, I mean, if Billy was here to talk about, but Customato was very like I read a few books about him and stuff. Oh shoot.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I was
you're all
trying
good.
to see if Billy texted me back. So I tried to send him the link. So.
Yeah, yeah. All good, all good. If not, no big deal. But I was saying, Cuss used to like be very into that mental signs, and like he used to think he could read minds and stuff. And I never knew that about him. Obviously, we're from a different era, so we don't hear that. And it was funny to see.
Cuss made the biggest impact on those guys, man. Like seriously, his whole team. Because Mike's whole team now, everyone who has his gym was from Cuss's house. Billy was living with Cuss when Mike moved into Cuss's house.
Upstate.
What's that?
Was that when he moved upstate, or was it in the city?
Yeah, when Billy was with Cuss when Mike came.
Okay.
I think
saying
Billy
upstate, like
Billy
what's
and
New
his
York?
dad, I believe. Well, I know for sure Billy's dad built Mike's pigeon coop at Cuss's house and things like
Okay.
that. They grew up together with Cuss. Him, Tom
That's
Patty,
awesome.
Billy White, Tom Patty, Mike Tyson. They're all together,
Yep.
and they're all super tight. And man, you could see the impact when they talk about Cuss that they
Yeah.
made on their lives. Man, it's something different. It's something different that I've never seen, and I'm so inspired by it, and it's so
Yeah.
fucking cool to me, dude. It's so cool to me.
Yo,
So
that shit sound amazing, bro.
that's why I started reading that book, and it was like Cuss almost got weird with like he said he could read people's minds, and he's like, look, this guy's gonna come up in the gym now and shit like that, and that's like a side you never see. Like he was like very deep into like the signs and everything. So it's funny Tyson
Yeah.
said that. I'm sure that's where he got it.
There's paths aligned sometimes, bro. You
Yeah.
just know. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I mean
I feel like,
every single
I
one
feel
of
like
them, man.
I feel like you destined to be great, though. Like,
Yeah, you're on your way, man.
Like you definitely gonna make a change in the boxing game.
I,
Either way,
hey man, I'm trying my hardest, man. Like deep down in my chest and my stomach, like I know that that I'm going to be one of those guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just had, just like deep in my stomach, like I've wanted this life for so long. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to be one of those guys that's walking into the fight and people are swarming them asking for autographs. You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
help the kids. I want to motivate the kids. I want to and that's my biggest thing, man. Like even with my gym now, like I just started a group chat with all these little punks. And I just be trying to motivate them, bro. Like every single time I go on a run, I screenshot that
Well,
motherfucker. I send it to him. I said,
it's
"Who's putting in
hard
the work?"
nowadays. It's
You know what I
hard
mean?
because
kids today,
hard,
I
bro.
sound like an old
This-
man, but
Hey,
kids today.
this generation's it's different, bro. It's different. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of
Different,
kids
bro.
these days where like, oh, like I'm not gonna spar him. He's 5 pounds heavier than me. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like ever since I was 8 years old, I was getting in the ring with Enrique Gutierrez, and he was beating the
Yeah.
fuck out of me, dude. Like straight up, he beat the shit out of me every
Yep.
single fucking time. I'll be 8 years old. He'd fucking give me body shots, knock the wind out of me. I feel like I'm fucking dying. I'll be sitting there, bawling my eyes out, crying.
Yeah.
My dad would be sitting there saying,
Concussed,
"Quit being a
like, what
fucking
the
pussy." And then my dad would
that's
make me
how-
get in there. Then I'd have to get right back in there the next day. You're sparring with him again. Get the fuck back in there. I'd spar with Enrique again, but I still got in there no matter what. Whether I let that motherfucker crying or not, I still got in there the next day.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. It's
But-
crazy, bro. Cause I be training young kids. It's hard to find it with the kids with the heart, man. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's
No,
hard. All about
it's
the
just
heart, bro.
it's a different time. You know what I mean?
Different
It's
breed of kids, bro.
it's a
They
different
come
generation.
they come in the gym with Crocs.
Yo, I hate
And they be
that.
trying to
they
work
jump
out
and
in
rope.
Crocs. And
Jumping
like,
rope in Crocs,
are
bro.
you
That's-
fucking
remember?
serious?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo,
I don't know, man.
Yo, go home, bro. Like you
like-
have Crocs on. It's put in sports mode. I'm going on a run in Crocs. Are you fucking dead ass right now?
Yeah.
Shit
Yeah,
is
man.
fucking
I don't know,
frustrating,
like you know what I mean. I mean, we got some kids in our gym, man, who are going to be good, bro. Like they're so good. You know what I mean? When they spar the other kids from our gym, they're phenomenal, dude. And as soon as we're able to get them to do that with other people from other gyms,
You
oh
enter
man, they'll
like
be
other places.
unstoppable. You know what I mean? My dad, he has another pro right now. I want to give him a little shout out on here. Jonathan Rubio, he's a 140 pounder. He's 3-0 right now.
Okay.
Little southpaw.
Okay.
He's a bad kid, man. He's a bad kid. I'm gonna send you some sparring videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
After
Send
this,
them.
I'm gonna send you some sparring videos.
We definitely,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we
Send me
definitely.
all.
Check-
Send me everything.
If we can,
Bro.
we can post it. Can we post it? Or no?
Yeah, there should be a problem. Yeah,
Sparring.
yeah. No. It's no. I give you permission to post that shit. I don't care.
All right,
He
all right.
won't give a fuck anyways. He's
Yeah.
a little southpaw. I mean, this kid is slick, dude. Slick,
Yeah.
and he's another kid that's in my boat right now where we need to get him signed. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing right now is, I
They
mean,
got
these
a
days you
post,
need to be
post,
signed.
post.
You
Yeah.
need to be signed. You know what I mean? Like I'll fight anybody. I don't care. I'll find a big card and fight someone who's signed by
So
anybody. You know what I mean? And
Social media, bro.
but
Yeah.
I know,
Social
but I
media.
know
They
that,
gotta.
but I know that fight. I'm going to need to knock him out to win, and it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good mentality to have,
But this kid, Jonathan Rubio, I nicknamed him Too Smooth. I made him
Too
switch.
Okay.
smooth.
His
I like
nickname was
that.
El
I
Nino.
like
I
that.
said, "Oh fuck no!" I was like, "Ain't no El Nino, you Too Smooth, baby." So Johnny Too Smooth Rubio.
Okay, well, definitely keep our eye out and
I
look
like
him
that.
up.
I like that name, man.
Is so right before you came on, we were talking about that how like on the Ryan Garcia undercard, a lot of like overhyped guys took some L's there, man.
Yeah.
Took some L's
Upsets,
lately in
man.
boxing. Like we have a Brooklyn, New York guy, Richardson Hitchens, right?
Yeah,
He didn't take
yeah,
an
I've heard
L.
of him.
He got the victory. He's also 140. I'm a big Teofimo guy. He was calling out my guy Tio like crazy. So I wasn't rooting for him to lose. I just want Tio to fight him. And then he fought a tough fight. Could have went either way. Got a little humbled, and it was like you can't follow the hype, but these guys are getting signed because the social media, man, always pressing
That's
the
what
action.
I'm saying. You
It's
gotta
like the
push that
era of social media.
Yeah,
And
And then-
social media get people signed, and then anybody can get a fight after that.
And you
Make
know
a
who
name
started
for
that?
yourself.
You know who started that? Honestly, in boxing, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
He was
Ryan
he's
was
the first.
He's
he's
definitely
the social
the
media
first
guy.
social media
Yeah,
guy that
he's the
he
first.
really
yeah,
he went
No,
took
no,
it to a
definitely.
different level.
yeah,
You think
yeah.
he's
Just the only
really?
difference was Ryan that he was already boxing and he was already established
Yeah.
in boxing, and you know, what I
Yep.
mean, no matter what, he was going to make it in boxing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. You think he's actually like crazy, or was that all just like for show? Or
No, he
I
said
think
after the fight, he's like, "Y'all really think I'm fucking crazy?"
yeah,
He
I
was,
don't know, but
he,
then
he was
like,
he was
here's my
playing the
only
whole time, bro. I think what it is, I think that he's to the point now where he don't care what people think about him anymore.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, with all of us, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some shit
When
that
you
I'm
get
like,
older,
that you think that,
yeah,
like, you know, there's some things when I'm about to post something, I kind of double think about it. Like, nah, you know what?
yeah,
Maybe I shouldn't have posted that.
Yeah, you
yeah.
could get
You know what I
like
mean? But
flagged and
I
shit.
think
And
that
shit
he's
you
just to
get
the
flagged
point
for.
now where he's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I am who I am, and you know what I mean? And
This
bro, good for him, bro. Like this new Ryan Garcia is the people is the person that
the
people want to
people
see.
is he the people
Yeah.
champ now?
He's-
He's the people champ.
He's definitely filling
You gotta
seats.
throw
No,
that
for
eye
real
up
though,
his
bro.
filling
shit.
Like
seats
people
anyway.
want to see the crazy shit. Like I was dying at the shit that he was posting, bro. Like that shit was
Yep.
so funny.
The only
Oh my
only
God.
thing
It was serious too,
I
though.
think
Sometimes
I think he's still a little crazy because when at the post fight press conference when you got Oscar De La Hoya like yo, shut up, you got Oscar saying no, you're saying too
I ain't gonna
much.
lie. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe in the higher ups and the fucking
Yeah,
meat
but I'm
and
saying-
shit. So I'll fuck with Ryan for all that shit. But it's just like he go from one thing to another. It's just
Yeah.
how you gonna be doing godly's work and then smoking and drinking all the time? It's crazy. It's just to me,
Hey,
it's just crazy.
I'll tell you one. Hey, at least he's truthful though. At least he said,
yeah,
"Hey,
he's
yeah,
dead
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
He's dead ass.
I've been
real,
drinking
real,
like a
really.
motherfucker." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everyone only knows someone's life from what they post. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
True.
you know what I mean? And like he said, like I'm going through divorce, and like we've all been there, bro.
That
Like
shit's
we, you
fucked
know what I
up.
mean? We've all been through our heartbreaks, and that's a
Them
heartbreak
females do it
hurts
to
worse
you.
than anything else with a female. You know what I mean? Like when you
Yep.
truly love
Them
somebody,
females
and
do- them
You know what I
females
mean?
do it
So-
to men.
With kids involved too, man. It's a whole
yeah,
different
with
ballgame.
kids,
It's
yeah,
a whole
especially with
pond
kids.
game. They
A whole different ballgame.
They be
you're
playing
yeah,
chess, bro.
Exactly, you know what I mean? And
When
like,
you get to that level, you
yeah,
get to that
and like
level, you gotta
people
watch out.
can't judge him for his life when no one really knows what the fuck's going on in his life. You know what I mean? None of us know. The only people that know are the
100%.
ones that are close with them. You know what I mean?
100%. You're right. And you know my guy who I fanboy, I'm gonna bring him up again. You're gonna kill me. Teofimo. When he went a little off the rails a little bit when he was going through his shit with his girl. Now he's doing better and he's more focused. They're
Bro,
together.
we gotta lock in.
Shit,
man.
all of us
Females,
do though,
man.
bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
like you
part-
think about like a heart, like old breakup of yours. Like you look back, like damn, bro, I did this and I did that, and fuck, I said
Yeah.
what the fuck was
No,
wrong
you're
with
right.
me?
You're right.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
why
But like, you know what I mean?
Why do I care so much?
Why
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Crying
But
in my pillow.
I really cried over this bitch. Man.
yeah, like I'm for real though, bro. Like we've all done it, bro. We've all been
Yo,
there.
what?
Yeah, it's true.
I was fucking crying one
We've
time,
all been
bro.
there, man. And you know what I mean? I mean, if
I'll
he's
be a different breed of nigga after this.
But
you know, but I mean, good for Ryan. I mean, I like this new Ryan. I'll
Yeah.
tell you right now though, bro. I never I always read something on social media or something. I'll laugh, but like that was pretty fucking funny. But I swear to God, I laughed my ass off when I read that post he made that Devin hit a woman because he identifies as a woman now.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. He's
bro.
he's creating buzz, man. He's just creating buzz. Like,
Bro, I
But
died.
Yeah.
I legit laughed so fucking
Yeah.
hard when I read that
he
shit.
knew. He's
like-
just like, all right, I'm feeding into all the drama on the news. I'm feeding into it. Here I go. The one thing that got me was the dancing when he was like in the white suit with his legs crossed.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
when he
whatever
was
he was
rapping,
saying, whatever he was saying, like I'm in the white suit. That one I was like,
Dude.
that reminded me of.
he thinking you're rapping now. This
Yeah,
is
he's
crazy.
singing rap.
That's
he
why
just
we
came-
really thinking crazy. Like he
You
rapping.
see the rap
and shit.
video he just came out with today?
No,
I didn't see one today. What?
There's
I
one
didn't
today.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
shit,
Look on his Instagram. He posted the YouTube link. He came out with the rap video.
Oh shit.
Oh man, yeah. So he knows how to get the people going, and you know what? Good for him. He did in the ring what he was supposed to do. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here. There's a lot of hype surrounding Ryan Garcia. If he goes to 147, I think he bit off a little more than he could chew.
Oh, boots.
I mean, I don't
You
think.
call that boots?
Yeah, once you get to that weight class, it's a whole nother beast of a man. And let's face it, he did catch Haney with the right hook, or I'm sorry, the left hook. The left hook.
Kills, though. That's the.
He
crazy
reminds
part,
me of
man.
Deontay Wilder, right? Like you don't know, he's not very talented boxing wise. He doesn't have great footwork. This, that, the other thing.
That shoulder roll.
He just has the God-given ability that's going to always make him dangerous in any fight versus whoever he faces. But at 147, man, I don't think
He needs to stop that shoulder roll shit though.
Yo, that was
that shoulder roll is nuts.
I was like, dude, he needs to stop. He needs to
How you
stop the
giving
shoulder
somebody
roll.
your hip? You giving somebody your hip to punch.
And shame on Harvey Dock, because Harvey Dock's a great ref, and I'm like, bro, he's turning his whole back. Like Haney,
Yo, they was
Haney,
killing the ref on the Twitter and on X and shit. They was killing him. Like,
But it's true.
Alicia Baumgartner was talking about, I hate this ref. Like, what?
Yeah, she
he
can't
was-
really talk right now though. She's getting a little too crazy. But, yeah, his shoulder roll really is no bueno. And you notice every time he started to knock him down was when he avoided the shoulder roll thing that he did, whatever it is, the shoulder lean. I call that a
Yeah,
shoulder lean. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
The high guard counter left hook was killing him.
Yep.
Yeah.
People in Philly, he needs to go to Philly and learn a real Philly shell. That
Yeah,
shit was,
right.
That shit was
Yeah.
not. That shit was.
That shit was
I
shell-less.
don't think he's been hanging out Florida enough. Yeah, I think Florida needs to teach him a little
man.
more.
As
But,
a West Coast guy, man, you gotta tell him to come down to Philly.
Yeah, but like you guys said though, that speed kills, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if someone has speed, they're pretty much unstoppable. Honestly, bro. Honestly.
Oh, like you for your
Yeah,
side, just-
but
it's crazy.
like that's what my dad has always said. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've always felt like I've always saying like, man, I don't know if do I hit hard? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know I got the speed. He's all, well, look at it like this. He's all, it's all about the pop. You know what I mean? It doesn't even need to be like, you don't need to be like super strong. You just need to have that pop. You know what I mean?
No,
And you
like,
said, look at it like this. You're in a car, right? And you're driving 15 miles an hour into a wall. This is good impact, right? So you're in a semi, and you got drive 50 miles an hour into the wall. It's going to impact. Now you're in a semi, and you hit that fucking wall at 100 miles an hour. What's going to hit harder?
Yeah.
The 100 miles an hour.
That makes sense. Yep.
You know what I mean? So I mean, and it's true. You know what I mean? You know.
His torque on that left hook is great. He dislocates his arm. I don't know what the fuck he does.
Yeah, he's crazy fast, bro. He's crazy
Yeah.
fast. He's crazy fast.
Well-
That whole division is just hot right now. That whole
140,
division,
man.
yeah,
Shout out to
135,
your
140.
pops,
That
though. Shout
that
out
whole
to your
division.
dad.
Like my favorite fighter in that division is Tank. I love Tank. I think.
Tank.
Oh,
You know what I
that's
mean?
me.
Yeah.
That's Tank is my guy.
Yeah,
Yo, I fuck
I-
with you, Mike.
Yeah, I like
Cool,
Tank as a fighter. You know what I mean? I like
Tank
him
is
as a
the best in
person.
that division, man.
You know what I mean? He's hella cool. He's hella cool. One of my dad's old pros fought on his undercard in LA.
Okay.
Um,
Um, what was his name?
Leonard.
Leonard. Leonard.
Leonard
Not
Davis.
Leonard Davis. I have to look it up. Not ringing a bell, but I watch obviously all Tank. I love Tank too. I don't hate on Tank. Tank's a great fighter.
Tank is
My
that
only
guy,
gripe
bro.
with
Stop
Tank
fucking
is has
with my
nothing to do
boy.
with Tank. Has to do with all his damn fans because I
He,
get
he,
shit because I'm a T.O. fan.
yeah, yeah, he fought on
Got
Tank's
nothing.
undercard. He fought Reese Lee. He fought Mayweather's guy, and they got a draw.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah,
still
yeah.
good.
He
That's
fought
good.
him on Tank's
That's
undercard
good.
years back now,
And
but yeah,
do you
all Tank's.
train with David or not?
I haven't been out. I haven't been able to make it out to the train
Cause
with
Flats be over
Benavidez
there a lot.
with Benavidez yet. I'm sure I will soon. Our times have just been conflicting a little bit. I haven't been hitting him up too much lately because I know he's training right now for his fight. You know, I guess he just moved to Florida and shit. I know that he's locked in right
Yeah.
now. So I texted him the other
I
day.
like David
I
a
just
lot
said, hey
too.
bro, how's everything been? Hope you're good. Tell your brother I said what's up for
Hmm.
me, and just keep it just kind of short right now. Um, I'm gonna hit him up here soon though. I'm gonna see if I can get out there and get some work in with him. I really want to
I'm,
spar
I'm,
him.
I am praying Better Biev beats Bivol. That's gonna be a tough task. So then we could set up. Like I got Benavidez beating Gvadzik, but if I could get Benavidez versus Better Biev, my boxing year is complete. I'm good. I'm good
Yeah.
because that is a war.
Oh, who Arthur?
Yeah,
Yo, oh my god, I like
Yeah.
Arthur too, bro.
that is a war.
He's an old head that go crazy.
It,
Hmm.
That's gonna be you,
like,
Mike. You gonna be the old head that's nice.
and but that's another thing with David though. Like David, what does David have? He has his hand speed. He's fast as fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah, he has
mean?
a
Yeah.
And
natural
he's
talent,
and he's
natural.
tough as hell, dude. The dude's tough as
Yep.
fucking rocks.
Just style wise, Better Biev like Bivol, whatever. I think Benavidez waxes Bivol. I think style wise, if I could get Better Biev versus Benavidez, man, just those two
It's
come
gonna be a
forward.
dog
Yeah.
fight, yo.
And
I like
David,
that.
David's just a big boy too, bro. Like when I first met him, when someone's like the same size as you, or like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like you feel
yeah.
like you're the smaller person. Like I felt like he was bigger than me. You know what I mean? And
I
I was
can't
like,
relate. Sorry.
I
I'm
said,
not.
motherfucker, I was like, how do you fight at 168, man?
Yep.
Like that's just insane. I would never be able to drop down to that weight. He's like an
No.
inch taller than me.
And he came when he was an amateur. He came in as a big boy. Like when he was a young kid, he was big as hell.
Yeah, no,
He was
he's a
heavy.
beast, dude. I love David to death. I just went out there about 6 months ago to his. I went out to Seattle for his son's birthday and shit like that. So that was cool. And then
That's what's.
I went to Vegas for his fight and
You gotta go
things
to
like that.
Florida.
So.
They probably living life out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Doing too much.
Yeah, I've never been to Florida either. That's one place I've never been,
Really?
bro. So
Word?
no,
That's
no,
crazy.
Florida,
Wow.
New York. I've never been to New York. Never been to Florida yet. I
Oh.
haven't been able to
What?
make it out that
You
way.
Well, you got to come to New York. You
I
got
need to get
you
him to
got a lot of
come
New
to
York
New York.
connects.
No,
Get
yeah,
my
no,
number.
definitely, bro. No, I'm definitely gonna come out there soon
Yeah.
and I'll come by and see y'all and everything else like that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a trip out
For
there
sure.
soon, most definitely.
For sure. All right, we'll
Most
close it
definitely.
out there. We took enough of your time. We appreciate it, man. You've been more than hospitable. Any other questions? That's the word, right?
That is-
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
word.
know.
I think
Yeah,
that's a
man.
word.
Hey, I'm free right now, bro. I sent my daughter with the wife, so any
Yeah.
more questions? Yeah, go ahead and
What do you
ask them,
got? What do you
bro.
got?
I'm free,
Anything?
He
so
just be
I got.
chat.
I'm
He
chilling.
chatted.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I think what is Mike Tyson's best chance? I lied. I'm gonna ask you another Mike Tyson question. Sorry.
What's
I was
that?
born in Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn. So
Yeah.
what is Mike Tyson's best chance of knocking out Jake Paul?
I'm so I don't know exactly what all the rules are. So I've been hearing some back and forth shit. I don't know.
16 ounce gloves. I think 2-minute rounds. Don't quote me on that, but
Yeah, which it
I've
might
also
be. I don't know. Like I said, because when people are in camp, I don't really bother them too much. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'll call Billy here and there, but we're not really talking too much
yeah,
about I mean,
yeah. I
everyday
get it.
life
I get
shit.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I get it.
even with 16-ounce gloves, dude, like I'm telling you, Mike hits hard. He really fucking does, man. Um, they're not. It's not fun to get hit by him. You know what I mean? So I think Mike does have a chance of knocking Jake out. I really do. I honestly, truly do.
I'm hoping something because
Yeah.
I'm hoping he does because every time he wins, I think it's rigged.
Yeah.
It's like,
I just
it
know-
fuck me up all the time.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just know Father Time is undefeated, as we all know. Like we said, we started off earlier about our knees and talking about our knees. So it's hard for me to like. And Jake Paul has a good team. He's got Jalen Love behind him, and he's got a real boxing team behind him. So he's doing the right things in
No,
boxing.
there's no reason, but there's no reason for Jake not to be good. He has millions of dollars. That's all he has to do is box,
All he
bro.
has to
Like,
do.
there's no
you're right.
reason. And, you know what I mean? And he's athletic. He's an athletic kid, no matter what. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
there's no and now he's been boxing for 6-7 years now. Like, it's not like he just
that's
started yesterday and he's kicking
Time
everyone's
flies.
ass. Like, he's been doing this
Yeah,
shit,
time flies.
and he has the
He been there
money,
for that long?
bro. Yeah, and he has the money to pay for the best trainers,
That's
the
a
best
fact. That's a
nutritionist,
fact.
the best, the best of the best of everything, and he's got enough money to. That's all he has to do every single day. It's not like like a lot of us where we gotta
Working.
go to work all day, then go train. You know what I
Spend
mean?
time with
And
the
that,
missus.
then
Spend
that's
time with the missus.
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm
part
at
of
right
it.
now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not boxing full time. I can't. I
Yeah.
got a whole family I got to provide for.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I
you
mean?
working? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm working right now. You know, I'm a painter on the Golden Gate Bridge. You know, and and that's not an easy job at all.
Hell
no.
no.
No, it's a hard ass
Standing up
job.
all
You know what I mean? So like right now, like my
That man
training,
got no fear.
bro.
I'm
I'll
scared
tell
you
you my
just saying that.
I'll tell you my training regimen Monday through Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Monday through Friday, the days I work, I wake up at 3 a.m. I go to 24-hour fitness. I do cardio and weights. I do, but my cardio, I'm just doing I'm burning fat right now. I'm losing weight, so I'm trying to shred out. So I'm just doing an incline at like a 12 speed, or I mean a 12 incline at like a 3.0, 3.5 speed for 30 minutes without touching the rail, just trying to burn calories.
Yep.
I do weights. I lift weights. I drive 30 to 45 minutes into work. I start work. I got break at 9. I rush straight to the locker room at break. I throw on my shorts and running shoes. I go run 3 miles and I come back. I got a 30-minute break.
Oh, you
So
gotta make it.
so I head out. I bust ass, bro. I run 3 miles at work. I come back. I get changed out just in time to go back to work. I go back to work. Then I come back for lunch. I eat my lunch. I go back to work again. I get off of work. I commute an hour home. I spend about an hour and a half with my daughter from about 4:30, about 4 to 5:30. I head to the gym. I throw my running shoes again. I go run another 3 miles, and then I train until 8:30 at night.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
Monday
Mike,
through Friday.
Mike, you have to make it, bro.
And I
Yeah,
spar
yeah.
every Saturday morning.
I ain't gonna lie, you have.
Well,
to
and I
fucking
spar
make
during the
it.
week too, but every Saturday I make sure I spar
Yeah.
every single Saturday morning. I have someone to spar with.
We got,
Mike, you have to make it, bro.
and you don't.
That's just crazy.
You just gained 2 lifelong
Yo,
fans.
that's
if
a
we
fact.
weren't already,
That's
but
a
like
fact.
that
'Cause
hard work.
Yeah, you know what I
I'm
mean?
getting emotional and shit.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and-
goddamn.
You know, and
This
that's
shit
why,
is
like,
crazy.
I be telling like all these kids, man, like, listen, bro, like I got a full-time job. And technically I'm boxing full time. That's pretty much boxing full time.
Yeah.
I'm spending
Yeah.
about 6 to 8 hours every single day training still, on top of working
Yeah.
an 8 hour job. And I got
And
a
a
wife
strenuous
and
job.
and I have a wife and kid.
Yeah.
I'm still spending a bunch of time with. You know what I mean? Like, I don't miss nothing.
I'm not complaining ever about my life again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
crazy.
I can't. But I'm never.
And that's like,
you know what I mean?
so-
You know, and I just, you know what I mean? I just have some bad luck. You know what I mean? I told my wife, and because like every single time after like ever since my pro debut, right? For some reason, every single time I fight, I get sick right before my fight. Every single fight I fought as a pro, I've been sick with like a cold for some reason.
Oh my god.
It's kind of weird. That's
Either I
just
have
weird, 'cause
phlegm or a cough or runny nose. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
fucked up for all 6 of my fights, bro. I swear to God, every one of my fights I've got sick. Right?
It'd be like that. It'd be like, because even like catching flights and shit. Like if you catch a flight, you get like sick right
Yeah.
before. Like I'm about to go on vacation. Why the fuck I'm sick?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
been
Like, you know what I mean. So then, like, I broke my hand, right, and I had to get pins in my hand and everything else. Like, get them taken out. It took me exactly a year. Exactly a year after I broke my hand, I fought. Then
Wow.
then I then what? Then after that, I that was 2018, 2019. Yeah. So then I took a little bit of time off. Then I fought again, and then right after Tyson's camp, I went to Tyson's camp, and then I fought right after Tyson's camp. No, I fought one time, and then I had my daughter, then I fought one more time, and then but COVID hit, so it put me a year out. So I fought. I was off a year. I fought. Then I was off a little bit of time, and I fought. Then I was off another year because of COVID, and then I fought again. And then my last 2 fights I've had lined up. One fight, a month before my fight, I was sparring. Very first round of sparring, I threw a quick little right hand. I tore the whole tendon in my thumb, so my thumb was stuck down like this.
Oh my goodness.
And there was a fight at Grayton Casino right here in my hometown, bro. I sold every ticket in that place.
Yeah.
I sold fucking 600 tickets, right?
Yeah.
And I had to pull out of the fight, so the whole show got canceled because I had to pull out because I went to the doctor and I was like, hey, I'm just going to leave it. I fight next month. Can I just leave it and get it fixed later on? And he's all, no. He's all, your thumb will be stuck like that forever if you leave it. It's going to heal like that. We have to fix it now. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. So that put me out. Then recently, I was walking and I was looking left and I was and a guy in a side, those side by sides, those 4-wheel drive like golf carts.
Yep.
I was looking left and I didn't see him coming. He smoked me, fucked me up, fucked my knee up, bro. Yeah, and I was supposed to fight within a month before that. Like I was 1 month out from my fight. I was supposed to fight a couple months ago, and then that happened. So I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? So I told my wife, I said, I want to go see a spiritual healer. So I started calling around, right? And I found a spiritual healer. And like she did like a bunch of crazy shit, dude. She beat me at the plant. She rubbed an egg on me and cracked it in water. And like did a bunch of crazy shit. And she even said, bro, she's like, someone has some really bad energy on you. She's like, look at this egg. It was like all like it turned all like cloudy and shit, like super cloudy. And she's like, you have some really bad energy off you. And like she did a bunch of shit. And now I feel way better now though, dude. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been a believer in that shit, but like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was different,
right?
bro. Like
you'd be surprised
when you were getting beat with a plant though. Were you like, will you stop it? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I was kind of tripped out because she had me close my eyes, and all of a sudden I was all, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's pretty funny, man. That's some shit.
Especially fucking around the females, they might love bomb you. They might do some spiritual shit. You'd be like, oh damn, why is
no for real though, man? Some of those girls they do witchcraft and shit. Like you never know. You know what I mean? Like,
why this pussy so good? I'm in love with her now.
I'm just thinking
like, I'm in love. Like,
this dude's a pro boxer getting hit by side, and then all of a sudden he's getting beat by a plant.
Dude, I'm telling you, like I've had the worst luck, but you know what I mean. But I'm ready for that to change, though, dude. Like I'm ready to get back in there. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to do the show with my wife. You know, she's having a good time with it. It's mainly for the girls. You know what I mean? We're just kind of. We're just more in the background, just drama. Like, all the girls are fighting with each other and arguing and fucking.
I'm about to tell you, we gonna be too thin. I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
We gonna be too thin.
So I had Flats here and Spicy Trini we were here for like 4 hours just chopping it up. And you can tell she gets spicy, man.
Hey, why did you call her Spice, bro? That's my sister right there.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you right now, if any motherfucker try to fight me on the street, I bet you that she punches the dude first before me.
I'm done.
That's my sister. That's my sister right there.
Flats went live on after the fight last night, and I'm in bed now. It's late watching or whatever. I always watch them at night. They're always live late at night.
Yeah, they always go live.
They're
always going
East
live.
Coast time. And some drunk guy came up to Flats and like just up to their group and like just was like messing with him, clearly drunk. And you just hear her in the background. I'm about to smack the shit out of him, like going off on him. It was dying laughing. It was funny. Man.
No, man, they be going at it though, bro. Like there's a couple times where I was like sitting there, like all these girls are going at it. I'm like, holy shit, like I'm about to hide underneath this table, bro, before wine glasses start going. You know what I mean? Like
that's good, man. That show is gonna be your money maker. Then you're gonna make $1 million.
That's why I was trying to say. Anyhow, you gonna get there. Bro.
Hey, but like I said though, man, the money's the last thing on my mind, man. My biggest thing is I want to motivate kids. I want to show them that and like everyone always says this, you know what I mean? But like all these kids in my gym, like I be telling them all the time, like listen, bro, like if like look at my life, bro, like look at everything I'm doing every single day to try to make it. Like if I make it. If like for real, like if I make it, you could fucking make it. Trust me. You're like if you put your mind to anything, you could do it, dude. Like you really fucking can. it's not easy. There's times I don't want to get the fuck up. I'm like, hell no, I'm sore. I'm
Yeah.
fucking. I want to lay in bed with my daughter. She's cuddled up next to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to get up out of bed, but I have to.
Yep.
You know what I
It's
mean? And
hard.
I want a bright future for her. That's all I care about. As
Yeah.
long as I could send her to college and she could live
And
her best life. You know what I mean? And as long as I'm there, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? I always make sure I drop her off at ballet. You know what I mean? I'm always at her ballet classes.
I saw
I'll
you
never
post
miss a
that.
ballet
Yeah.
class.
I
You know what I
saw.
mean?
I saw.
So
Yeah. You post that. Yeah.
yeah, you know, unless I leave the camp or something like that, if I'm like I
Of
can't
course.
take
Yeah.
her to her class. But
That's
but
dope.
when I'm out there, she's gonna have a recital. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not
Yep.
gonna miss that shit. I'm gonna fly home. I don't give a fuck if I
Definitely.
have to spar. Fly home. I'm gonna be at her recital, and then I'll fly back. You know what I mean?
That's
And
a
then I'll
fact,
probably
bro.
bring her with me. But
You sound like Willie right
Yo,
now, man.
same
You
shit,
sound like
bro.
Willie right now.
My daughter just came. We just came from Florida, fucking cheer competition. She went. They made it to the worlds and shit.
oh, that's awesome, bro.
That
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
my
Me and her
daughter.
actually, me and her actually dance together too, cause we do ballet and all that,
Yeah,
tap,
that's
all
cool, bro.
that. We
Yeah,
actually did all that. Yeah.
my daughter, she's obsessed with dancing, bro. She has a
That's
nick for the
keep
she
her
has a
in
nick
that
for
shit.
dance. She has a nick for the camera and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that she could really do something with her dancing and acting
Keep
stuff
her
like
in
that.
that,
Like this
bro.
kid she's gifted with that, man. She's really gifted.
Keep
So
keep her motivated in that. Keep her in that, man.
yeah,
Well,
I mean she
It's
came into
definitely
life with a bunch of big people around her. You know what I mean? I mean even
so.
the
Is
day
this
that she was
ballet or
born.
is this is tap or like is everything?
No, right now
Like
we just having regular ballet right now. We're gonna get
okay,
her into like some hip hop dancing classes. She's always
hip
dancing.
hop, tap, all that.
She every single day in the
Hmm.
car. The second we get in the car, I either have to play like Moana or Frozen, and she knows all the lyrics. And
All the
she's only 3 years
lyrics.
old and sings them at the top of her lungs,
it's
dancing. She's
awesome.
always like I just took
That's
her to
awesome.
daycare the other day. I just started a new gym that has a daycare, and I went in there to pick her up, and they're like, your daughter just did a whole show for us. She is running around doing a whole recital, dancing and singing to Frozen the whole time I was gone. I was like,
Superstar,
yeah,
bro.
I was
Yeah.
laughing. Yeah,
Yo,
but I
I'm
mean,
saying like even like she's probably gonna get further than you. Like that's the
And that's
crazy
all he
part.
wants.
That's
yeah, you know what I mean?
That's all
the
he wants.
parenting
Yeah.
as being a
Eh,
parent. You want your kids to be better than what you are. So
Oh
she
yeah,
might even get.
exactly. And she
She
loves
might be the
boxing. Like I bring her to
superstar.
the boxing gym with me all the time.
She
Like
love boxing too.
oh,
My daughter was doing
she wants to go to
boxing
the gym with me
too.
every night. Every single night I go to the gym, she wants to come.
I was gonna ask
That's
you. I was gonna
dope.
ask you. Gonna get her into boxing? Follow
Um,
the
yeah,
family tree.
yeah.
That's
Well,
up to
I
her.
want her to learn
That's
how to.
definitely up to her.
I want her to learn how to box. I don't care for her to ever want to compete
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
do what I do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I like for her to know it just so she could protect herself,
Mhm.
in case she ever needs that. But I mean, if she ends up wanting to, I'm not going to stop her. But she's more the girly girl. Like she wants to wear tutus every
Yeah.
day. Like the
Same here.
second we
Same
get home,
here.
Daddy tutu. You know, she wants to dance around the
It's
house
good.
and do her little thing. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
she loves going. She could throw a little jab and a little right. I'll send you a video of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
That's
But
good.
that's fire, bro.
yeah,
You
man.
didn't.
You know, but I mean, I was with greatness when she was born. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was with. I mean, my wife Facetimed me. I was about to spar with Mike. I was just at the gym. I was get ready to spar, and she Facetimes me. And I answered because she was home and I was all the way in LA.
Yep.
And she's all, get your ass home right now. My water broke. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, hey man, I gotta go. My
Yeah.
wife's water just broke. My kids on the way. They're all right, get out of here. So I rushed straight to the airport. Luckily, there was a plane taking off from LA to Oakland. So and my dad was in LA with me, and he stayed back. So I had my grandma pick me up. But when I got to the airport, I'm wearing a Tyson Ranch shirt. You know, and it was during COVID, so everyone had their mask on. And some
Mhm.
big dude walks up to me, and he starts asking about my shirt. And he's like, "Oh, I know Mike." I was, "Oh yeah." And I look over, and it was Debo from Friday. He was
Oh
on the same flight.
wow.
He was on the same flight with me, so I sat with
And
him
he
from.
passed away too. That's a crazy.
Yeah, he
I
just
got
passed
ice
away.
cream
But
sitting
yeah,
on
so
right now.
I sat with him from L.A. to Oakland. He's flying into Oakland. He's on the same flight with me. So we bullshitted, and as I was running out of the plane trying to get to the car, he's like, "Hey man," and I look back. He's like, "Congratulations, and don't worry, I won't steal your daughter's bike."
That's awesome.
That's hella cool.
Debo stuff. Yo, that's
Yeah.
funny as hell. That's a crazy story.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
sick,
just
man.
like you know what I mean.
Shit.
It was cool, man, and And the night Mike fought, none of us could be at the fight, but
Yeah.
they allowed my wife and my daughter to come with me to LA. We got to be in Mike's suite. They rented a whole
Awesome,
suite
man.
for his whole family to be in there to watch the fight. His son and Zab Judah and there was a bunch of people there. And my daughter, she was only like a month old, I think, at the time. And you know what I mean? It's cool, man. I mean, it's once a lifetime
I mean,
opportunity experience, and every
probably
single
one of
time
the
they're in the area, they call me. We meet them for dinner, things like that. So
sick. As a boxing fan alone, that just checks off all your boxes. Like for me, I'd be done.
oh yeah,
I'd be done
man,
with that.
yeah.
Like,
But like I said, I mean, even with like the whole Mike thing and the TV shows, all right place, right time. You know what I mean?
yep.
Like if I didn't get in with Mike and when doing all the sparring, I would have never became close with Zab. If I never became close with Zab, I would have never been on this show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
It's true.
So like I
I'm
said, it's all luck, bro. It's all right place, right time. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good you are. It's all right
you
place,
know
right
what
time.
Blessed, bro.
Just
You
keep
are
working
blessed.
hard and let faith guide your path.
Yep. You know what I'm
You know
doing
what I mean?
tomorrow? I'm getting beat by a plant. First thing in the morning. I'm gonna find a plant. I'm
Hey,
getting
bro,
beat,
I'm
man.
telling you, man. Like when I sat there and she did like the she was doing like music and like doing all this talking over me, like trying to cleanse me and shit. Like I fell into this deep like meditate state.
Yeah.
And it was weird, bro. It was different. It was different.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say it on the air, but I'll talk to you on the phone one of these days and I'll tell you what happened, bro.
All right. All
It
right.
was it was shit I never expected, bro. It was
Wow.
something different, bro. It was weird. It was weird, but you know what I mean. And now actually I kind of believe in this shit. Now before I wasn't believing
Yeah.
in it. I was like, I don't even know if
Uh-huh.
this shit's gonna work, but I've been having such bad luck for so long. I got to do
Hmm.
something, bro.
Yeah.
Like I
Hey
don't know
man,
what I
whatever
did in life.
whatever works. It works for you.
Yeah,
Whatever
bro. I was like,
works,
I
it
don't know
works
what
for
I
you.
did in life to get this bad luck, but I gotta get this shit off of me, and I gotta keep moving forward.
Hmm. My man. Well, listen.
It probably was one of them bitches back in the day.
Probably, bro. Yeah, I was a dirtbag
Yeah.
back in the day, dude. Straight up, I was. So it probably was, but you know, what I mean,
That shit is
I
so
changed my
funny.
ways. So
Yeah. Who? We all get older. Everybody has a past.
yeah,
But
you know, what I mean, I got a great wife, a beautiful daughter. You know what I
mhm.
mean, and she's a writer. You know what I mean, she's doing this show when she didn't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So no, it's cool, man. It's a great experience.
Listen, just keep working hard, man. Everything will prevail and fall into place. You obviously have the work ethic. We will be looking out for you on Love TKO. My girl loves to watch those shows as well, and I'm always stuck there watching.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm hoping that we hear something soon about it. You know what I mean, get the rest of everything done and get the first episode out. I'll be posting on my Instagram, so if anyone don't follow me, official Mike
yep.
Russell on my Instagram, and you know what I mean, the second that we're able to post it and let you guys know when it's airing and what
Hmm.
network. You know what I mean? I can't say much, but I know that they're doing some shopping on networks and things like that. So hopefully soon. I'm really hoping soon and get it out there and let the world see our hectic,
And
crazy lives, man.
yeah, and we're looking forward to it. And this will finally, hopefully, be a show where I sit on the couch and can enjoy some. We call it drama TV, so I can enjoy some of that drama TV
Yeah,
that
you know what I mean.
she's
And there's
watching.
nothing out there like this with boxers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
You know they have NBA housewives and Beverly Hills
yeah.
housewives, all that other shit, but they ain't got nothing with all the fighters. You know what I mean? So
And dude,
you know.
Yeah, this is different.
and boxers' backstories are way crazier than all the NBA guys. All of them. The
Okay.
boxing life is a whole different life, man.
Oh yeah,
With what you
definitely.
said, you.
Definitely, you know what I mean, and I mean all of us. I mean, none of us came from money. You know what I mean? So,
No.
you know, like my dad, he just retired. He just retired. He was also a Golden Gate Bridge painter. He's the reason why I'm there. And he just retired after 31 years. He busted his ass. He worked his way up to that job, and he trains kids on his free time. He don't charge nobody nothing. Even all of his pros, he don't charge his pros one dime. He does it for free. He just wants to be there for the
Awesome.
kids and be there for everybody. And I mean, he tells Jonathan shit like that, like, "Hey, listen, my little motherfucker, if you make $1 million, you're gonna pay me. But
Yeah.
until then, keep your money."
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
That's dope.
I don't give a shit about no money. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about that. When you make $1 million one day, then we'll sit down and talk. But until then, you know what I mean? You
That's a
make
back.
10, 20, 30, 50, 100,000,
Yeah.
500,000. Keep it. You know what I mean?
That's
But
a genuine dude.
Just like
right
this
there.
podcast.
And
Shit.
yeah.
Making
This
no fucking money.
podcast going nowhere. Spending money, man. But we just do this for fun. It's just a hobby that we like to drink and chop
yeah,
it up boxing.
maybe one of these days I'll get my dad, because my dad, he's a crazy fucker, man. You guys have a good time with
get him
him.
on.
Yeah, maybe one of these
For
days.
sure.
Yeah, one of these Sundays I'll hop on with him and
He already
you
got
can hear
some,
how
I already
crazy
see
that
some
fucker
great
talks.
quotes he already
Yeah.
got. He already got the great quotes, man. He taught you,
100%.
man.
I'm here. I'm here for it. We're all here for it. We
Yeah.
just chop it up boxing. We appreciate the time you gave us. I'm gonna close it
man.
out with
Appreciate
one last question, and it's probably about your past, and I just gotta know, Magic Mike. Is there? How'd you get that nickname? We all know what Magic
Like
Mike.
your grandma or
means.
something, right?
No. So this is the backstory on that. So, when I was 8 years old, when I first started boxing, I started boxing in Santa Rosa, and I was the only white kid in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So they all so I got the
I know the
nickname.
feeling.
I got
I know
the
the feeling.
nickname. I got the nickname quick, bro. Everyone, they were calling me Waddle and the White Boy. You know what I mean? And for years, bro, I was the only white kid in there. You know what I mean? And it was all pretty much Hispanic. And they all just called me Waddle and White Boy. So it stuck. You know what I mean? I was Mike White Boy Russell for years, since I was 8 years old, all through my amateurs, bro. And then when I started going pro, like towards like the end of my amateur career, like making gear and stuff like that, like Mike White Boy Russell, there's a lot of people um like from my work and things like that, and they're like, hey man, like we can't wear this white boy shit in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? And then people started questioning me, like, hey, what's up with this white boy stuff? Like, are you racist? I'm like, fuck no. Like, they're calling me the white boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not racist at all, bro. Like, are you serious? You know what I mean? So then after that, I was like, hey, like, I gotta switch my nickname. You know, you know what I mean? I need to make it more presentable, I guess
Okay.
you could say. So,
Yeah.
one night, so my stepmom, huge part of my life, man. She was a USA boxing judge. She loved boxing, loved it. Her and my
Awesome.
dad, they did everything with boxing. They coached, they judged, they did everything. She got diagnosed with brain cancer, and
Sorry.
and one night she was sitting on her couch, and I was about to leave, and she's all so Mikey, they call me Mikey. I was like, what's up, mom? She's like, I think I know what your nickname to be. I was like, what? She's like, I want it to be Magic. I was like, you want to be Magic? So, yep. I was like, all right, sounds good. So then Magic Mike Russell. And then Jonathan Ruby, I was telling you about, his dad, he was an ex-pro boxer. He started saying, it's Magic time, it's Magic time. So then it kind of converted to Magic time, Mike Russell. But
Okay.
but yeah, so that's how that happened. She ended up passing away. But let me tell you one story about this woman, how strong she was. So
Okay.
she had brain surgery. She got the first tumor taken out of her head when she first got diagnosed. 1 week later, Andre Ward was fighting at the Oracle in Oakland. She refused to miss it. 1 week after having brain surgery, getting a tumor taken out of her brain, she was at the Andre Ward fight.
Wild. Strength is just prevails in your life, man.
want that. So I want to figure out, because I haven't seen Andre in years. I haven't seen him in a really long time, probably since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I want to run into him. I want him to know that my
Yeah.
Know
mom,
that story.
bro, my mom had brain surgery, got a brain tumor taken out of her brain, and 1 week later, she went to his fight.
Maybe he'll see this.
Yeah, hopefully maybe he sees this.
Yeah.
We do get it gets out there at times.
You know what I mean?
The internet's
So-
weird, but man, that's a heartfelt
That's
story.
fire.
I'm hearing Magic Mike, and you know what we're all thinking about the movie, but that's heartfelt. And that's
Yeah, no,
awesome.
that's what
that
everyone
nickname-
said. But I just go with it. I just vibe with it, like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
That
So-
actually makes it even better because you could like stump him and be like,
For
nah,
record,
actually,
I never seen it. Sorry.
Oh,
Maybe
I
he
saw
did.
it.
I
Yeah,
never
I
seen
saw it.
Hey, honestly, I've never even seen the movie myself, but
it.
hey man,
That
I
shit.
say all the girls love that movie, so I guess they're saying all the girls love me too. I guess I don't know.
yeah, they are.
Okay.
I've seen it. I am no.
No,
Magic
now my
Mike,
wife's
I
gonna
must
kick
say.
my ass.
All right,
No,
man.
but
We'll let you get back
still-
to her though. What else you got? What were you gonna say?
Oh no, nothing. No. You're all good, man. You're all good.
All right. Like I said, I don't want you to get your ass kicked. We're taking up a lot of your time. We appreciate it. We appreciate
Hey, no worries at all, man. Hey,
knowing
thank you
that.
guys so much for having me on. Sorry it took me
Again.
so long to
Oh,
be able to hop on with you guys.
No,
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
now you guys know how fucking busy I am. So life's
Yeah.
been hectic, bro. So
Yo, it happens for a reason. Perfect timing, bro.
We'll keep in
Appreciate
touch.
you.
I'm going to keep an eye out. Mike Russell, ladies and gentlemen, we are ecstatic. You just made our
Definitely
day,
made our night, week,
our month.
month.
You made all the losses from last night's gambling that I lost much better, man.
I'm
appreciate
glad, man. And I'm so blessed that
you-
you guys gave me the opportunity to come on here
Yo,
and tell
you
you guys
dope
my
as
story.
fuck, bro.
You know what I
Dope
mean?
as
And
hell.
I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna come visit you guys soon, very soon, bro. I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna come see you guys. So
Anytime you're in New York, let us know. Same on the West Coast. I've never been, so we'll
Come
definitely
out.
make
Yeah, I've
that
never
happen.
been to
come
Cali.
out, bro. I got a spare room in my house. You can crash here, bro. You're all good.
For sure, Mike. We'll keep in touch, man. Thanks, and God bless, man.
Hey, you too, guys.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Appreciate
God
it.
bless.
Take care.